All right, friends, we're going to get started today seated on your mat. Let's go ahead and just take a moment, find your breath, bring your knees together, and then go ahead and release yourself forward into your child's pose. Allowing your hips to sink all the way down towards your heels, your fingers are reaching towards the front of your mat. Your forehead is releasing down towards the floor. Taking this opportunity right now to truly come into the present moment. Awesome. Now from here, slowly rounding through the spine, coming up to all fours. And let's begin with our cat-cow, arching the back, looking up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, round the spine and bring the chin to the chest. And again, inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round and release. Inhale, drop the belly, look up towards the sky. Exhale, round. So this is a wonderful way to just warm up the spine, increasing blood flow into that area of the body. Awesome. Now come to neutral, extending your left leg all the way back. Bend the knee and begin to circle the knee forward and around for 1, and then extend. Around, and then extend the leg for 2. Bend the knee, circle around. Extend for 3. Big circle. Extend for 4. Great job. Release, tuck your toes underneath. And then begin to lift your hips all the way up into our downward facing dog. Really take your time here. If you need to keep your knees bent, go ahead and keep them bent. Listening to your body and just noticing how your body's responding to this particular posture. You're more than welcome to move here, so walk out your dog. Or simply stay and breathe, allowing your sternum to fall towards the mat. Great. Allow the heels to release to the floor. Let's take another inhale. Exhale out. Beautiful. Slowly round through into plank position or drop the knees to the floor. Chaturanga, lower your body. Inhaling, opening into your upward facing dog. And then exhale, bend the knees and release yourself back into child's pose, releasing that forehead back down to the mat. Taking a deep breath in here through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Let's go ahead and round through the spine again, this time extending your right leg out. Bend the knee and just circle the knee around and then extend the leg back out for 1. So what we're doing here is just warming up the hip joint for 2. Adding gentle rotation here, and 3. One more time. And 4. Great job. Release the knee, tuck your toes, push yourself back up. Downward facing dog. Now each time you come into this position, see if you can go a little bit further. Whether that is allowing the heels to come closer to the mat or extending the knees a little bit more. Or simply staying and breathing and allowing that chest to open. Draw those shoulders away from the ears, elongate the neck. Let's flow it out, coming into plank. Drop the knees if you need to, chaturanga. Inhaling, opening into your upward facing dog. And then exhale, release into your downward facing dog. Remember, you can always keep your knees bent if you need to, if your hamstrings are feeling a little tighter. Let's just hold that downward dog a little bit longer. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, walk or hop towards the front of your mat. And then go ahead and grab your opposite elbows with the opposite hand. And begin to rock gently side to side in our standing forward fold. Now you can take this movement as big or small as you need to. What we want to do here is relax the upper body and simply work on extending and releasing those hamstrings. Now go ahead and grab behind your knees and bend the knees if you have to. Or if you are feeling a little more flexible, grab your ankles. Let's take a deep breath in. And on your exhalation, begin to bring your body closer towards your legs. Now, if you do have trouble touching the ground or your toes, don't worry. Start with just holding onto the back of your knees, even keeping your knees bent. With patience and dedications, you will get there soon. Just stay and breathe. Begin to feel that release through your hamstrings. Allow your upper body to be loose and heavy here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. With each exhalation, try to bring your body a little bit closer. Good. One more deep breath in. If you are able to get that forehead to the knees, go ahead and do so. Again, just take this to your own level, friends. No worries. Do not force anything, just breathe through it. Awesome. Now let's begin to release, slowly coming up to standing. Once you're up, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive yourself back down to the mat, and then sit on down to your mat. We're going to begin by extending both legs out. You're going to bend your left knee, bring it up to your chest, and then grab your left foot with your right hand, hold on to your left knee with your left hand, and just begin to rock side to side with that leg, warming up that area. Now bring your foot to the inside of your right thigh, flex your right foot, allow the left knee to open. Let's inhale, reach tall with the body, and then as you exhale, begin to release forward. Now see if you can grab your front toes, and then just begin to release forehead to your knee. If grabbing your toes today is a little much for you, you can always bring both of your hands underneath your knee. Once you've settled into that position, go ahead and close your eyes. Allow your left knee to open out to the side so you are getting a little bit deeper into the hip joint. And with each exhalation, allow your head to come closer to your leg, keeping the front foot flexed, and just let go. Really think about connecting with your breath. And with each exhalation, letting go of all that no longer serves you. So any energy that is troubling you, any situation, any circumstance or person that has affected you today, breathe it out, making a choice to let go. Awesome. Now let's slowly begin to lift yourself back up, arms up. Good, and then from here, bending both knees, knees open to the side, grab onto your toes with your fingers, lengthen out through the spine, and then begin to release forward into our butterfly pose. So again, what we're doing here is really targeting your hips. With this motion forward, you're increasing a little bit more of that release into that region of your body. And again, just coming into this present moment with your breath. With each exhalation, really thinking about reaching towards the ground with your forehead. Now, don't worry if you're super far from the ground. It really isn't about how you look right now. It is truly about what you're feeling in this particular posture. So wherever your body is, you are exactly where you need to be. And know that you're only going to progress more and more each time you give your body this opportunity to stretch and release. So be patient and loving with yourself. Great job. Now let's slowly come back up. Good. At this time, we're going to release your left leg out and then grab that right leg, foot with your left hand, knee with your right hand, and just begin to rock it side to side gently. Again, just a very little movement here. Right and left, warming up that area, and then placing the foot to the inside of your left thigh. Shoulders and hips are square. Reach the arms up to the sky, and then as you exhale, reach for those toes with your hands. Grab onto the toes or grab underneath your knee if you need to for today. Once you've found that posture, release your forehead to the knee and breathe. Again, focusing on that breath. Each time we come into postures like this, we want to come into more of a meditative state of mind. Being aware of your thoughts, being aware of your breath. And anytime you begin to feel your mind wander off, bring it back by connecting yourself to your breath again. Nothing else matters right now except this moment. Your body on this mat, experiencing a deeper connection of the physical and emotional state of being. Just keep breathing. We're almost done. Let's take another deep breath in. Exhale out. Keep your foot flexed. Go ahead and reach both arms back up to the sky. Bending that left knee. Bring both of your feet together once again. Soles of your feet together, knees open. Imagine like you're reaching up to the sky through the crown of your head. So your spine is straight. Inhale. And then exhale, begin to release forward with a straight back, allowing your knees to fall away from you as you take your body over, breathing deeply into your hips, allowing yourself to let go with each exhalation, visualizing any negativity, stress, uncomfort, leaving your body with each exhalation. Remember, you are in control of your happiness. You are in control of your health. So dedicating this moment right now to yourself is the best thing you could be doing right now. Breathe and enjoy. Slowly experiencing this gentle release of tension and stress, leaving your body out of your hips. Beautiful job, friends. Go ahead and come back up. Good. Now this time, let's extend both legs out, flex your feet. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky, releasing into our seated head to toe forward fold. Place your hands under your knees if you have tighter hamstrings, or if you can reach your feet, go ahead and reach them. And then slowly begin to release forehead to your knees. Really important that you do not fold from your lower back. So anytime we're doing any forward folds, whether that is standing or seated, you want to make sure that your folding is happening from the hips. So rearranging your body slightly to make sure your back is straighter is crucial to avoid many injuries. As you stay here, as you breathe, pay attention to what your body is saying. Pay attention to how your body is responding to this particular posture. Notice where you are tight and where there is room for you to go further. Beautiful. Now let's slowly come back up. Don't rush this movement. Then place your hands behind your back, point your feet, and go ahead and lift your pelvis up to the sky. If it's comfortable for your neck, go ahead and throw your head all the way back. Reversed upward plank. We're lifting up as high as possible here. Squeezing your glutes, lift even higher, and then release yourself back down. Let's go ahead and cross our feet, bend your knees, and bring yourself back up into plank position, and then take that chaturanga down to the floor, opening into your upward facing dog, opening through the heart. Exhale, release yourself back into your downward facing dog. Moving right into our next hip opening posture, right leg up, bend the knee, and then from here, bring your knee forward, and then place your knee to your right thumb as you release yourself into your pigeon pose. Now, ideally, we want to have our shin parallel with the front of your mat. However, if you are experiencing any pain in the knees or just pain in general, bring that heel a little bit closer towards your hips. Once you've found that position, bring your elbows down, hips are square, and just breathe. Make sure the back leg is along the center of your mat. This is a really good deep posture for your hips. We're not only targeting the glute muscle, we're also going deeper into that piriformis muscle as well. So a lot of releasing is happening here right now. So it's really important for you to breathe and stay with your breath. With each exhalation, visualizing your body surrendering to this posture. Letting go deeper and deeper. Just breathe and let go. Wonderful. Now let's slowly release. Begin by bringing your body up first. And then tuck your back toes, press your hands into the mat, and step back into downward facing dog. Begin to walk it out on the spot just for a moment to release any tension in the legs. And then let's go ahead right to the other side. Left leg up, bend the knee. And then take that left knee to your left thumb, releasing your shin onto the mat. Make sure your hips are square as you slowly begin to release yourself down. Good. Opening yourself, opening your body, and then walking your elbows forward. Now, for those of you that are pretty tight in this area of your body, you might experience that your left glute is hanging off the ground. That is totally normal. And if you want a little more support, what you can do is place a yoga block or even a pillow right under that left hip. Once you got into the position, again, just close your eyes and really focus on the breath. Your breath is what's going to help you go deeper into this posture. And notice if there's any emotions or any sort of response that begins to happen from your body. Not only are we releasing physical tension, but we also tend to store a lot of emotional stress in our hips. So whenever we begin to target that area of your body, sometimes we may notice that emotions begin to arise as well. So if you do experience that, please don't hold anything back. Do not suppress any energy that wants to release out of you. Now when you're ready, you can slowly come on up. Tuck your toes underneath and push yourself right back into downward dog. Staying for a breath and then flow it out into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and exhale back into your downward facing dog. Good. Now let's walk it over towards the front of your mat or just 3/4 of the way. Then bend the knees. And what we're going to do here is take one more really deep hip opening posture called your Dragonfly. Opening your legs as wide as you possibly can, knees and toes are pointed up to the sky, and then begin to walk your hands forward. Now some of you might just want to hang out here, others might be able to come down a little bit lower. You can release your elbows to the ground, or if you have a pillow handy, you can also place that pillow in front of you and rest your body on top of the pillow. Finding whichever version of this posture feels best for you right now, I want you to breathe. And again, practicing that surrendering into this posture. When our body experiences discomfort, it's going to try and trick you to get out. So your challenge for this particular posture is to breathe through the discomfort, knowing that with each exhalation, you are allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper, welcoming a deeper release into your hip region, letting go of any physical or emotional tension within your body. So breathe, keep your eyes closed, and really focus on releasing yourself further and further. Learning to be patient with yourself and giving your body the time that it needs to let go. Never forcing anything, simply enjoying the experience. Now when you're ready, slowly walk yourself back up and then bend the knees and just sit into a cross-legged position here at the center of your mat. Let's go ahead and rest our hands on the knees. You can keep your palms open. And I want you to take a moment right now and close your eyes. Bring all of your awareness internally, taking a deep breath in through your nose and then letting everything out. Keep your eyes closed and just take a couple more deep breaths like that. Feeling yourself grounded, balanced, and re-energized. Let's take another deep breath in. This time, reach both arms up to the sky. Bring the palms of your hands together and then exhale. Bring your hands down to your heart. One more time, big breath in. Reach both arms up to the sky. Gather all that positive energy. Hold that positive energy between your two hands. And then bring that energy down towards your third eye, and then down towards your heart. Taking this opportunity right now to thank yourself for your wonderful practice today. Thank you so much for joining us in beautiful Nepal. I send you love and light, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.